I didn't punish my 7-year-old daughter for her play relationships. My daughter Emma started coming home from 2nd grade with the most ridiculous stories about her boyfriends and girlfriends. She'd sit at the dinner table, twirling her spaghetti, and casually mention how Jake gave her his fruit snacks so now they're dating, or how she and Ashley held hands during recess so they're girlfriends now. My husband would get this weird look on his face every time, like he was trying to figure out if he should laugh or panic, but I just rolled with it. Kids play house, they play pretend relationships, whatever. It's normal. The real drama started when Emma announced she was engaged to this kid named Connor. Apparently he gave her a ring pop during lunch and proposed right there by the monkey bars. She was walking around the house showing off this sticky purple ring like it was a diamond. My husband finally cracked. He sat me down after Emma went to bed and said we needed to have a serious talk about boundaries, that Emma was too young to be thinking about relationships, even pretend ones, that we should explain to her that she can't have boyfriends until she's older. I told him he was being ridiculous. She's 7. She's not actually dating anyone. It's just play. But then Emma's teacher, Mrs. Davidson, called me in for a conference. She looked all flustered and said Emma had been disrupting class by organizing wedding ceremonies during free time. Apparently she'd convinced half the 2nd grade to be her bridesmaids and groomsmen for her playground wedding to Connor. Mrs. Davidson wanted me to talk to Emma about appropriate classroom behavior, and maybe explain that marriage is for adults only. I could tell she thought I wasn't taking this seriously enough. That same week, Connor's mom texted me. She was not happy. She said Emma was being too forward with her son, and that maybe I should teach my daughter some boundaries. She actually used the word inappropriate to describe my 7-year-old daughter playing pretend. I was starting to feel like the whole world had gone crazy. It's not like Emma was doing anything weird. She wasn't kissing boys or anything like that. She was literally just saying words like boyfriend and girlfriend, the same way she'd say astronaut or princess. The breaking point came during Emma's birthday party. I'd invited her whole class, including Connor. Emma announced to everyone that Connor was her husband now, and they were going to live in the playhouse together. Some of the other parents started giving me these looks. One mom actually pulled me aside and asked if I thought it was healthy for Emma to be so focused on relationships at her age. Another dad made some joke about how I better get used to boys being around all the time, like my kid was some kind of problem. After everyone left, my husband sat Emma down for this awkward talk about how she's too young for boyfriends and marriage is for grown-ups. Emma just stared at him like he was speaking another language. She said, "But Daddy, we're just playing, like when I pretend to be a doctor." That's when it clicked for me. She literally saw no difference between pretending to be married and pretending to be a superhero. It was all just imagination to her. The next Monday, Mrs. Davidson called again. Apparently Emma had told Connor they were getting divorced because her dad said she couldn't be married. Now Connor was crying and the whole class was taking sides in their pretend breakup. I had to laugh. My kid had accidentally created the most dramatic 2nd grade soap opera ever. I decided I was done with everyone else's weird hang-ups. When Emma came home that day, I told her she could play whatever she wanted as long as she was being kind to her friends. If she wanted to pretend to be married, fine. If she wanted to pretend to be a dinosaur, also fine. My husband thought I was making a mistake, but honestly, Emma's relationship phase lasted exactly 3 more weeks before she got bored and moved on to being obsessed with becoming a veterinarian. Now she comes home talking about which stuffed animals she's going to operate on, not which kids she's dating.